welcome to another episode here at Big Man in the Woods. And new location in this vlog. We're here at the home of Scouting UK. We're in Gilwell Park, 2018 at Scarefest. So while our scouts are off scaring or whatever they're doing, us leaders, we thought we'll being scared. Exactly. We're going to have a little chat about the highs and lows of being a scout leader. So at the end we got Henry. He's our young leader. Jax here is our assistant scout leader. He was a beaver, a cub, a scout, explorer, network, went off to uni, came back and retraining as a scout leader. And Aoife, just here to my left, is our scout leader. So let's have I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to randomly chat about our experiences of being a scout leader and see what happens. We were talking about around the campfire last night about my highs, and as you know, I don't just do scouts. I go around the UK teaching other scout leaders. So for me, one of my highlights would be we had two ladies of older age, shall we say. I love the way you look at me. I could look at Jack. It's all right. So they were guide leaders for I think about 30-40 years, and they came over to us at Bush Scout asking to be taught how to use a fire still, and they've never been taught, and they really wanted to over all these years. So we had a one-to-one, maybe about 4 hours, and at the end of it, they finally got a fire still and got their fire going, and it was a massive high for them over all these years. So that's kind of like a high for me. Aoife.
I think my high is when you see a scout, they start off and they're so quiet, like they barely look at you, you tell them, they kind of shuffle over, they don't want to get involved in activities, they're so nervous, they're so shy. Within a few months, maybe even a year, or after your first camp, you hear the loudest scout and you turn around and it's that quiet one who would cry if you looked at them when they first joined.
Yeah.
See them grow, and it's because of scouting, because it's something, my teeth, it's something
Most
different outside of school, it's not their routine, it's something they can break away from, and they learn their feet here. I think that's, like, I've seen so many of my scouts come through that just like come away and you see their parents kind of going, what happened to this one? Like he wouldn't even look sideways at you before. So. And
I think the new hashtag of scouting for skills for life has really we've been bantering around.
It actually makes sense. Like I laughed at it first, but it makes the most sense now when you see it. You're like, this is a skill. They're like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like learn how to take pride in yourself. Learn how to be part of a community, be part of a group, to like have pride in a name. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's skills.
Jack, you're a man of experience.
Yeah. Teaching them as well, to be honest. When they learn anything. When I taught them some pioneering, and they came back the next week and they remembered how to lash two sticks together. I was quite impressed.
You know you're doing well.
Yeah. They can still put up tents.
We've got a nice helicopter going over.
Anyway.
Carry on, Jack. So teaching young people.
Yeah, teaching them anything. I learned so much when I was a scout. So many skills, cooking, cleanliness. Maybe not right now.
It's day 3. Let's just.
We haven't just arrived.
So day 1.
Yeah, I think we need to teach our scouts how to make hot chocolate.
Yeah,
that wasn't a wise idea of Jack, so leave them.
Quite manage that.
No.
We're not going to get into it now.
Let's not argue on the vlog. There's not an argument. Okay, Henry down the end.
Yeah, it's just like knowing that all our frustrations are being paid off. You know, seeing scouts taking like hours and hours to like put up a tent, and then eventually it progresses to getting great experiences.
Really?
No, it's just like, because you know, it's like cooking and stuff. They're just not as good in the end. Not as good at the beginning, and like keep pushing them, and it's just good to see them develop, I guess.
I don't know. So I will talk about a scout that is quite close to our hearts. In fact, I was saying to Jack earlier on that when he left us, because he had to move away, he made me and Aoife a bit teary-eyed. So he came to us a few years ago, and he has got, I don't know, he's got a few disabilities, not physical, ADHD and other bits and pieces, and it was a real individual scout. He would spend a lot of time on his own, just kind of wandering off, and he was very happy to go to the woods with a stick and just wig go into his own world. And over a period of time, I mean, kind of coaching him, when he left us, it was just an amazing kid who could do so much on his own.
Really confident. He spoke out a lot. If you asked the question, he would actually be one of the ones to answer. When he'd be looking the other way when he first joined. But like he would come, I think he would come back to his mom and say, "We did this," and she was like, "What?" He was like,
and he ate sausages, and he never eats sausages.
Yeah, we got him to eat sausages.
And she said, "What brand of sausages have you been cooking?"
Richmond.
What? Other sausages are available. But it was weird though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is that his mum never eats sausages, but how many sausages did he eat? Well, I don't know.
I think it was just there was food out, and he was just go with everyone else, and was happy to do it. It wasn't like he felt forced.
So I think, highs, I think we've all got different highs. The guys here have been young leaders, as well as scouts and stuff with us. So they've got their own kind of personal highs of going to camps and whatever, Jack, I'm surprised Jack sits here as a leader with me when I banned him we were discussing it last night. Apparently I banned him for 6 months as a scout.
He knows what he did.
Apparently he's saying he's innocent. But I know he wasn't innocent. But I don't think it was 6 months. I really don't think it was 6 months. In fact, I'm going to ask your mum next time I see it. Okay. But I'm surprised Jack's still
You're sticking to your story.
So we've all got highs. If it was scouts in Ireland.
One of the highs is being able to pick it up again so easily. It's a really similar, it's a worldwide skill and kind of community. I was able to move to London 5 years ago, and about 3 years ago, I just emailed the Foxwell. And just put in contact with immediately just got on. I was like, oh yep, there I am, back right in it.
Community is a big part of it.
Yeah, and I
Making a lot
felt
of
so at
friends.
home, and I could make new friends, and I go away for weekends and sit in the cold field. But I love it.
It's
Amazing.
lovely right now.
I have no one else to do that with.
I think we're videoing this vlog at the right time because
It looks great.
It's been
The sun
raining.
is deceiving.
I've got 7 layers on right now.
I'm starting to get hot.
and you just speak to random leaders around here and everyone has got about 8 layers. And as we
They're
record this
growing.
vlog,
People keep
it
putting
is-
layers out. I don't know where.
it's nice now. I wouldn't say it's warm, but the sun's out. And no, you were right about
The
community.
community,
Community is amazing.
Like you can find that one connection with someone. They've been a scout, where like you say you're a leader now, and some people, I was a scout, or I was even a girl guide. They're like, I remember doing this, this, and this. Like, oh, I still teach that. I still do that. Do you want to join? No, not for me. Okay, fine. But they appreciate it.
But are you embarrassed to tell not your close friends, but are you embarrassed to tell maybe colleagues or outside of your
Yeah.
family? Are you
It
embarrassed?
depends on the person. Sometimes, yes. I think with me, I was a scout at 11 when they let girls in. Thanks, Ireland. And then the whole way up, I came a leader at 18. So it's kind of easy for me to continue on and just say, oh, well, I'm a leader now. So all my friends knew about it. And even when I went to university, it was a lot bigger thing. Like I found friends who were scouts as well in university. But when I moved here, I stopped it. Starting it again, initially, I told people I knew who were close, but maybe, and then people I didn't know. I think I don't immediately like, so I'm a scout. I just kind of waited a while just to gauge them, because if they are those people that will relentlessly wait for something, I've already got a few things people can joke about, which is fine, but sometimes they can take this one too far. Like, oh, why do you do that? Why do you give up your time?
That's what people say to me. They're like, why do you do it? Why do you put the hours in this? You enjoy it.
Yeah, and if
Get
you
a lot out of it.
as long as they ask, I think then you're okay. They're like, oh, cool, why do that? You say why, like you love it, you like all what we said earlier, and then they go, that's wow, and then they say like, congratulations, like that's so cool. I wish it's really good you give back to the community, but it's always that line of you don't know how they will react, and they could just think it's funny and oh, it's kind of lame.
And the whole dib dob joke.
Yeah, it's just, and so it's. I think I generally I'd wait to like gauge a person's personality if they were like the kind of like person you have a chat with about the weather, or they actually somebody can say, oh, this is my life.
Yeah.
It is tricky.
I just want to make some. Phew.
None of us been recording the
I
entire
did this
time.
just the other day. I recorded a really long interview, and then that's not recorded. We've sat here for a half an hour, like.
Do you get the same, Jack? That some people might, now that you've gone back, so you've had a bit of time away.
As
Do you
a
like,
younger guy, you must get it.
Yeah.
With your mates who want to go out drinking and whatever.
Not really. I get asked why, and then I explain myself.
And most people okay with it.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, there's sometimes
Do
some
you say
people I
like-
don't know that well though. make
Do
a
you
few
cut- yeah.
inappropriate jokes, but after that they get over it.
Yeah. Because you could say, well, I was.
Yeah,
the whole
most of the
group.
people that I'm friends with, that I've been friends with for a while, know that I've done it since I was like
Yeah. So maybe they.
6 years old. So.
And quite a lot of them have been scouts
Yeah.
as well, haven't they?
I think that's quite a unique experience I've had.
Yeah. But we have had cool experiences together as a leader and a scout. You know, we went to City Hall, we had dinner with Boris Johnson. Henry came to House of Commons with me. We went to the Speaker's house.
Can I just grab one of my stuff?
Go for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop you.
The joys of scouts. A few years ago, we went to the Scout Day. They have a Scout Day at the House of Commons. I don't know what the official name is, but whatever. And it's
Scout Day
hosted in the Speaker's house. I took Henry and another scout with me, and Henry has a bit of a claim to fame.
Drinking teas.
In fact, they had very posh sandwiches, very posh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And Henry took some sandwiches, but didn't like the sandwich, and hid it in the Speaker's plant pot. He just lifted up the plant pot, put the sandwich in there, plant pot back over it. So somewhere in the Speaker's house, there's like a mouldy tuna and a cucumber sandwich or something. And Henry in it.
You're terrible.
I don't recall this situation.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah.
I think it was the other scout, you know.
And I do believe that because you were quite small and the queue was quite long, you just nodded your way in, put your hand in the sandwiches, pulled them out because you were at the right height to get underneath people. I remember that as well.
You're probably looking and going, did see that? Did not see that.
Not one of mine.
No, it was handy. Go and get the cakes. Go.
Let's go.
No, and fruit. Fruit, lots of
Oh
fruit.
yeah.
Of course,
Oh,
of
sure.
course.
So I think like highs, there are hundreds of highs, you know,
Yeah.
the amount of people we have, and challenging kids as well when they don't have the opportunity at school,
Yeah.
and kind of
Yeah.
teachers rule them out the way, and even parents are like, look, he's not going to do it,
Yeah.
he gives up, and then you spend some time, one-to-one time with them, and at the end of the day they crack it, and that smile is amazing, you know. And even this weekend, some of the stuff that the kids have done, you know. I'm sure some of them have been scared of heights and they've done the 3G swing, not the 3D swing, but the 3D sheet. You know, and but it's all those things though, isn't
No,
it? Challenges.
Seeing them have a bit of freedom as well sometimes. The school
Freedom
can be
is
very like, you
amazing.
know, school is so structured for them, and then there's like, they have to have like loads of access after school activities, so they always feel like they're going from A to B at a certain time.
Yeah.
But this weekend especially, we're like, be back by 12.
I think
And they're just like, they don't know what to do. Like they
It's
don't
been, a
know
good,
what
it's been a good camp for us.
For leader, it has been
we're
great.
giving them we're giving them freedom to grow. not
It's,
to
it's
relax
skills
or
for
anything.
life.
Yeah.
About, you know,
Hashtag
timekeeping.
skills for life.
We get-
Timekeeping.
Yeah.
It's all about timekeeping.
Yeah, yeah.
They have not been late once.
Yeah.
Actually.
yeah.
Sorry, I just
I'm
realised
quite
that they
impressed.
have not been. I mean, there was one moment where there was like a second late, but they've been back. In fact, they come back early.
They come back early.
Yeah.
They're
That's
really
the-
good at that.
They know the
Usually-
rules. They know the rules.
They know the
There's
you
no
throw,
point.
throw the plates out.
I'll throw the plates again. Shall we tell the secret? So we did the first group, did some washing up, right? And I knew it was the boys who weren't going to do it properly. And the plates weren't that dirty. But it was trying to make a scene. And it worked.
The thing was, I think the main issue was that they actually didn't know
No.
how to scrub a plate.
And this morning,
Like that was the main issue. They ran it under water. That was cleaning enough.
No washing up liquid.
No
No
washing
washing
up
up
liquid.
liquid.
Spun,
nothing.
Just on
Lukewarm
cold
water,
water,
greasy plate.
and then dried it. So
So
they just
now-
rubbed the grease in.
but you've taught them how to use a real plate instead of a dishwasher.
Yeah.
So that's a skill to life. And then this morning,
By God, the next camp they better know how to do that. Otherwise, Mark will throw the plates into the next field.
Again.
Use them as
But-
frisbee.
and the other thing was this morning with the baked beans. They didn't know how to take a baked bean lid off.
Oh, yeah.
And we told them be careful with the peeler, and
Oh
then
my
they,
God,
they
yeah.
took the handle off, and that's it. They didn't know how to. So our next challenge is to get the manual one. They will have no idea.
Try use it. No, the pen knife.
Oh,
Oh, that I still don't know how to do that.
That's dangerous. That's very dangerous.
No, the worst when you stab the whole pen knife into the beans. You're like, well, now I have to clean this.
maybe not. So highs. I think we've covered highs kind of thing.
Yeah, you could talk for hours about highs because
This
we're
list.
still here. We're proud of it. I think
Yeah.
that's the main thing. But there's yes. Hashtag skills for life.
Hashtag skills for life. So a subject that's kind of hard when we're briefly talking about this vlog earlier on is the low points, and there are quite a lot of lows. I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 for me. There is more highs than lows, but there are quite a lot of lows, you know. We were talking about planning. Yesterday we had a planning session, which was quite cool, and we were talking about future camps. And Jack was talking about summer camps. You know, can we do week summer camps? I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was a big discussion. And I think, you know, if it has her own family and work, I have my kids and my work and my wife. Not forgetting my wife. Jack has no one. Oh, Jack's a loner. Jack got dumped a few weeks ago, but we don't talk about that. And Henry.
We just talked about it now.
So it's a mixture, isn't it? You know, you guys can go away and do some holidays. It's great. You've got, but you've still got to take your annual leave from work. You've still got to take time off from work, and it's the same as Aoife was saying. You know, about you've got to have your own summer holidays as well with your husband. And you
I
know,
also had to get married this year.
yeah, that was a whole year.
One of those things.
I had to.
I had to.
I just had to, yeah.
But it's also, you know, my work, my shifts, and then as much as I love scouting, do I want to spend a whole week with these rugrats? Probably not. I don't know. It's hard. So that's a low for me. Is like
Having
you want-
restricted time, personal time,
that's probably a good way of saying it. Yeah.
even though you want to. It's
You
not-
wanna do
yeah,
more,
You
but-
want to be able to do more. I'd
and
love
you-
to go on a camp. Like, we'd love to be able to save up for 2 years and go, like, take them to Europe.
Yeah.
No, but right now we can't. And it's just, hopefully, eventually. It's frustrating feeling like restricted because we are only volunteers. This
Yeah.
isn't a full-time job.
That's it. We don't get paid.
We need a sponsorship.
If you want to sponsor this,
So what we're doing is we have a GoFundMe.
but no, that's another thing. Is
Yeah.
is cost.
Yeah.
Camps can be quite costly. You know.
We don't want to put the whole price on the parent's head.
No, but
Because we are an organisation, it's not like we're just taking a bunch of kids away, and trying to find that balance. Budgeting is so difficult to try and find that sweet spot between charging the parents and then getting fundraising for other things.
and I think we're
It's a real
we're
struggle.
semi-lucky where we are in London that we are in a quite affluent
Yeah.
area. But there are other scout groups, you know, that
Yeah.
have no
Yeah.
money at all, and parents have no money. So I don't know. So charging parents, you know, do you charge them the whole lot, or do you charge them a little bit and then the group will subsidise?
Sometimes then you fundraise for the rest. And
It's a difficult one. So that's a bit of a load.
yeah.
So we're talking about time, money, politics. Politics is a really grey area. There's politics everywhere, you know. Politics at work, politics at home. Yeah, we weren't talking about that one. If it texts me, I'm going to be rather late, actually. Why's that? I had an argument with the husband. Well, welcome to the world. It's going to happen.
The worst thing was it was about work as well. So you
Ah!
could buy 2 things.
So that you know, you have got your politics at home
Yeah,
about
yeah.
spending time away from your family and stuff. But there are politics. There's a load of politics. So you've got your group politics.
Parents that
Parents,
think you get paid.
helicopter parents.
Yeah, they do think you get paid. And the amount of times you tell them, no, this is free, and then, well, why are you volunteering if you don't get paid? Why?
Yeah. There's certain expectations sometimes to run it in a certain way. They're
Their way.
expected like their way, and also that they think it's an official club that we have schedules. Frankly, like we did our planning meeting this weekend because it's the first time we've been free. Like we have to try and juggle our lives, and sometimes yes, we can fall behind in organisation and in communications, but because we're volunteers and we're human, we're going to forget the odd time. We're going to forget to send out an email about dates. We're going to it happens, and sometimes
But being a scout leader, do you find that a lot then, that parents will come and contact you and kind of say, well, you haven't sent me this, you haven't sent me that.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, when you've emailed them,
Yeah, you
dates,
don't
times, costs, then
you don't get anything back.
Yeah.
Send you a
Yeah.
WhatsApp message.
Not all the
What's up? The night before, oh, can we come to camp? Awesome, yeah.
Excuse me.
oh my god. I was like,
Yeah, or a kid's
Yeah.
lost a letter on the way home and then they ask for all the information again.
where you get 2 letters.
Yeah.
No consent forms.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
ones who are worried about little Johnny being alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like half trust because you're not. Like we've been doing this for a long time.
How many years? 30 years. We've got to get that on.
33 years.
33 years I've been doing this. Man
Can
up
you imagine when I actually get to 33 years? It's gonna. I've been doing it for 11 years. Maybe for 11 years. You learn the hard way that way. But yeah, it's just kind of managing expectations. I'm not the kids. The kids are, once they're here, they're having the time of their life. It's managing the expectation, I think, of parents and what you are expected to do as part of being a leader. Sometimes it's hard to keep that all like admin side. We just talk about scouting, scout association admin.
I think we've got IFA going on this one.
it's you know, half of it is like paperwork, and that takes up so much time.
There is a lot of admin work.
It's not difficult, but it's just, you know, you have to take. I'm there watching the Great British Bake Off, trying to enjoy my evening, and I've got the laptop open trying to get this admin done. Because it's, you know, it's not just, we don't just turn up once a week. What's that saying you always use?
2 hours a week.
It's not 2 hours. It's so much work. It's planning everything. And maybe people don't often see that side of it. You know, like you sit down in the courses and you go through everything. Like, oh God, hang on a second. Let me just write down everything I need to do. And I thought not everyone realizes that, expects that you just know your sleepings.
There's a lot.
That's my
Is the kettle still going, by the way, guys? Cheers, everyone. Right, back to Lowe's. Admin. I think we'll end on admin with Aoife.
But I have no, I'm joking.
So much to talk about. Come on, Henry. What have you got? You must have some Lowe's.
Well, I guess being a young leader, most of my lows would be at camp. You know, I don't really see much of the scout hall. It's just all fun. Some of the lows are like camp would be forgetting layers, just annoying neighbours at night,
Yeah,
being in a
Chris.
tent by yourself.
DJ Chris.
You're in a tent by yourself.
Yeah, because it's so cold.
Ah.
I know.
But there are reasons why you're on your own.
Oh no!
You're
I
the
love it.
young
I
leader.
love it. It's like a high.
It's a high low.
It's a high low.
It's a high low.
Okay.
Okay, in young leader language.
Okay, cool.
Jack, coming up. I know some of your lows. We've discussed it in the past about you being a younger age
Oh yeah.
and not getting the respect from the scouts.
Yeah. I had more of a problem with that when I was at Explorers.
Explorers.
Most of them looked older than me anyway, so they didn't really like listening to me. I think it's getting better here though. The longer I've known the scouts for, obviously the more they're going to respect me. And I'm getting into the role a bit more as well. It's a lot different to being a young leader.
Uh huh.
It
A
takes
lot
time
more-
to adjust.
A lot more friendly with them when I was a young leader. More messing around, I would say.
No, Jack Messer.
Definitely not what got me back.
No, I think
And
you're right.
making, finding the right boundary of keeping authority is what I'm still learning at the moment.
That takes
I think
to
we
be
all.
11 years. Like it takes forever, and that's a good skill that you will learn.
Yeah,
I think even me.
It's hard, like it's really hard.
it's different with different kids as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
know where
change.
that line is. Sometimes you can you have to be strict constantly, and sometimes you can literally just laugh along with them and make you know that they're good.
I think that's what we find.
Yeah.
Like, have a mess and they know the line, and once they've drawn that line, they know that's it.
Yeah, once you've
It's
made
gonna
your
kick.
boundaries
Yeah.
clear,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, and sometimes it is less fun. You can't just have a joke. But we're like last night I was standing around the fire talking to them about violence and football and rugby. But at least I was talking to them instead of just being like, oh, you go do this, you do this.
Yeah, I think you got to show that you're human as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're going to give you the respect.
Yeah.
You've got to earn the respect. You're not just giving it.
Exactly, yeah. That just takes time. The longer you're in a troop, the longer kids stay in the troop. Sometimes if you have high turnover, it's difficult. You're suddenly faced with a new group of people who are like, what are all your names?
Yeah,
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, it can be a low when
That is a low. Learning names.
See, because I have all the admin like letters, so I'm like, right, okay, you match with you. Who's this person? Oh, that person.
That is a low.
It is, yeah.
I'm trying to remember names.
Yeah.
Or the other low is what happened to me and you last year. We had 3 scouts who were just going to get their Chief Scout Gold Award,
Yeah.
and they just couldn't be. Well, they couldn't be bothered because they had a hike coming up. So we put a lot of effort into planning for their exhibition badge, their last and final badge to get the gold. And we spent a lot of time.
All they had left to
They
do.
planned. They even went to the shops and bought the food the night before. And then the morning, ding ding, we're cancelling. Oh, what? So they spent so much time, and there were kids that have worked for like scouts. They should have got their golden. And
This was their last chance. They turned 14 like within a few weeks after.
we gave them 3 or 4 different weekends that we could do hikes, bending the rules slightly, We really want
It's
to
more
get them
making, not even venues, accommodating them.
Yeah,
You know,
I guess that's the
we
right
were
thing.
happy to accommodate them into a larger camp.
Yeah.
You know, we would take them off and get what they needed to get done.
I think that
You know, as
that's
part of
the way.
something else, and they said no, we want to do it separately. And then when it came down to it, they didn't do it.
They cancelled that.
So we
morning.
haven't had a Girl Scout now.
Henry's the last one.
Yeah. What, 3, 4?
3 years ago, 4 years ago, yeah. So that's a bit of a low. Especially when they work hard, you can see them going
Yeah.
up, and then they
And they're
just quit.
such good kids. They're so involved. They're great patrol leaders. They're great. They're always involved. They're not just turning up. And to see that was really. And now they're all of them are all young leaders in Beaver the Cubs.
Yeah,
All of them.
That's right. You're right.
All of them are.
Two in Beavers, two in
It's
Cubs.
even more frustrating. They're brilliant. They've carried on. They're like giving back. And
Yeah. That is a low.
we tried so hard. Like,
I think the low is when
yeah,
you get
I didn't
them,
even think of that.
and when they change the age. So now you go at like 14, and just when they're getting really good at everything, they go.
Covering beavers. That's a low.
No, that's like ultra low stress. You need Valium afterwards. My God, Beavers is so stressful.
I've done Cubs.
No, Beavers is.
Of course, yeah.
It's an hour of screaming.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna go home with my kids. They don't scream that much, but no. I think that's about it, isn't it? Low ones. It's another one of the subjects you're talking about for a long time, but they're more highs than everything else.
People find it low is the high turnover sometimes you get, particularly in London.
When
Kids have so many.
so much.
They do so many activities after school activities that one activity they find becomes more important than scouting, and they choose that over, and they'll leave just when they're like, say like that age where they're getting to know everything. We can, you know,
We lost a few last year.
last year.
Yeah,
we lost
dance. The
12.
girls all went dancing.
Yeah.
They upgraded to ballet or something. Ballet.
Yeah, and the class moved, and they chose, and it's heartbreaking to see because you know that they like it, enjoy it, but they just priorities change. It's really sad. That's why
And
we
then that
haven't
kind-
had a Girl Scout in so long
But
because
it's
they
that
all,
boy gang as well, though, isn't it? When one or two go,
yeah.
because their mates go, they want to go. They don't want to stay.
Yeah.
That's another.
Didn't we lose 11 last year?
Yeah, for that reason. And it wasn't
Yeah.
nothing. And when you
Over
speak
the
to
summer,
them,
we had suddenly our troop at half.
but when you speak to them and say, "Is there something that we've done? Are you not enjoying it?" They're like, "No, it's just
We
time.
do-
Time's done."
And I guess that's just, it's a reality that we have to, we don't ever want to come to terms with.
And when you speak to them, Monday night they got swimming, Tuesday they got
Yeah,
judo, Wednesday they got football, Thursday is scouts, Friday is football,
Homework's a
Saturday.
big thing at the moment as well. I keep hearing about that.
Yeah.
Too much work.
Changing schools when they go up to the bigger one,
Big school, after big school,
up to big school, that, yeah.
when proper homework starts.
And they just, and again, they have to, something has to give, and unfortunately,
I think there's no shadow of a doubt. Schoolwork comes first over
of
anything.
course. No, yeah, definitely.
I
And it's
can't argue about that.
And we'll always know that those ones who have to go through schoolwork, they're always welcome to come back.
Absolutely.
We know that we always keep like a few mental spaces for kids like that who make the right choice
Yeah.
to put school first. Even if they want to come back when they've settled in a year or two. Or even if they come back as a young leader. They want to do their, I was going to say call it Gashka. They want to do their junior
DV stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you very much for joining me on this vlog. It's been great.
Thanks for having us.
It's quite nice
We had no
having.
choice really.
How much do we get paid?
I take the money. It's nice having some
that's
adults.
Not what I signed.
Normally it's me and Grace talking about whatever, but I got adults and I got
Yeah, slightly level up. Hey.
yeah, it's gone. No, guys, it's been great. And if you have any questions about scouts, being a scout leader, or whatever, drop us an email or comment underneath our YouTube channel, and I'll send your comments to these guys, and they'll be able to answer them as well.
Follow me on Instagram. He's famous.
It's famous.
DJ Hennas.
DJ Hennas.
We'll let you into the joke. It'll make no sense. So we're at Scarefest, as we said. We're at Gilwell Park. No, it's not. It is. It's good. And Henry was just stopping random people going, "You follow me on Instagram? No? Follow me on Instagram." So it's one of Agatha's names. Apparently that's his. We learnt this. If he wanted to have a middle name, his middle name would be Agatha.
Yeah.
I don't know. The random stuff you learn at scouting. Anyway, guys, thanks very much, and until the next time, that's me done. Happy camping. Woo!
Bye.